What's good with y'all? You know what it is. Angel here from Active Lifestyle coming at you guys live. We came to Big Sur. I actually tried shooting this video at the bridge at Big Sur in California. Look at this amazing ocean view right here. I actually tried shooting this video before, but it was super windy that I wasn't able to fully shoot it. But now that we're able to shoot it, I'd be more than happy to shoot it. Anyways, so the topic of this video and what we're going to dive deep into is about delaying gratification. And this is actually going to be the advice I wish somebody from the ages of 18 to 30 would watch this video. In reality, you can really watch this video whenever, at any age group that you are in. But, you know, this is the advice I wish somebody would give me when I was 18. Currently 23 years young. So check it out. The thought of this video idea actually came to mind when there was a post saying that only people that have rich parents can take job offers through internships, right? So that can get internships. So that's what the post was saying. Like, it's unfair for people with low income. And I kind of saw it coming from like a lower middle class myself. My parents, I was like, okay, that's one way to look at it, right? Having a victim mentality, but that's not being solution oriented, right? So what's the opposite end of that? How can you, turn that into a positive? One way you could turn that into a positive is by saying, hey, maybe I can't work for someone for free. I can't do this internship, right, yet. But let me get a little side job here, part-time job, part-time gig. Work hard, keep my overhead expense low, so I don't have that many high bills, and save as much money as I possibly can. So then I would actually have enough money saved up for the next 6 months to a year without having to worry about work, as long as my costs stay the same. Then you could turn around, and then once you turn around, you'll be able to use that time to intern for somebody, have an internship, right? So that's my thought process. And another thing that kind of ties into this idea was that a lot of times people don't want to work for someone for free, but you're not understanding that if you see somebody's life that you want, if you see somebody's life that maybe one day in the future you can want to achieve that, then maybe the best thing is to work alongside by them. Say, hey, I may not have the most experience, but I am willing to work for free for you because I want to learn as much as I can from you. And if you don't pay me anything, just pay me with experience, I will be more than happy for that, because you just showed me the ropes, and maybe I could build my own business as long as I get some knowledge from you, right? So on top of that, not only do you gain experience from that person, now you're being solutions oriented and you're making the best out of the situation that you are in. So maybe you don't have you're not fed by the silver spoon, and you don't have free that ability to work for someone for free at first, but then you think of a way to make it happen. And that's another thing, right? So when you go into your early adulthood in your 20s, up until that time, you've always gone to school pretty much since you were 4 to 5 years old. You've gone, you turn 18, you go to college, maybe up to 22, 23, right? So you're still always on the schedule. What happens when you're always on a schedule? You trick your brain to thinking, I need to be on a certain schedule, and then I do this test, and then I pass the test, and I move to the next thing. But when you become an adult, something that no one ever taught me, never ever brought up to me, which I wish someone would have, and now whoever's watching this, I hope that you can understand that there is no schedule when you're an adult. You work at your own pace. Now, two things when you can work at your own pace when you're an adult. It could be the best thing ever, because now you're not competing with nobody except yourself on how fast you can accelerate in your life, and there's no time limit for how fast you could be successful. On the other hand, if you don't have a schedule, now you're thinking, maybe I should take my time. Maybe I shouldn't really do too much. And that's totally fine, as long as you're making a conscious decision to not want to be, making a business, making money, making whatever you want to do. If you're making a conscious decision, I'm all for it. But if you're just derping through life, derping. If you're just derping and you're not getting shit done, then yes, I hope you see this and you kick you in the back and your butt, and you're like, hey man, let's get things going, let's get cracking, let's make some moves happen, let's make some money, let's make some adventure, let's travel the world. And this is coming from someone who has traveled the world multiple times, seen multiple states, multiple countries, seen how people live, ate some of the best restaurants, ate some of the most luxurious things ever, and I've done it, right? And now I'm like, okay, now it's taking a step back. I would like to show other people how that feels like, because that's easy. That's super easy to do. Once you get that, then you gotta start building from that, okay? So I really want you guys to understand that, okay? I want you guys to see that the reason I make these videos is for you guys, so you guys can see that, hey, if some random kid from the Bay Area can make it, and I can do some things, make some moves happen, I can make some moves happen. That means you watching this video can make some moves happen. And am I where I want to be? No, not even close. But every day we build for that. There's some days you fall off, but at the most part, you dive in, you try your hardest, you make things happen, and you gotta be the person that makes the waves happen within your group. You gotta make the plans. If not everyone's following along with your plans, you gotta be the one going for the plans, because you have to believe in those plans more than anyone. Before anyone believes in your plans, you have to believe in your plans, okay? So I want you guys to take that. So a couple key things to take in this video: delay gratification. Don't worry. Work as hard as you can, save 6 months to 12 months of monthly expenses, and then go intern for someone that you want to replicate their life and say, hey, I will be willing to work for free. I just want to learn as much as possible. And then bam, you go and do that. Or another thing, you don't derp, don't say, but Angelo, this is going to take work and no one's going to understand. I know, it's going to be hard, but you have to understand that you have to believe in your vision before anyone else can, okay? So now, we're going to go enjoy this beautiful beach behind us here, and we're going to call it a day. It's Sunday Fun Day. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and give it a like. I will be coming out with more content. I can't wait to share it with y'all, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching.